Hi, my name is Zulharith Najwan bin Zulhisham and my student ID is 000-525-08-1553-001. Today, I would like to share with you something that has been a huge stress reliever for me. It is acrylic painting. I call this talk brush stroke of realization. An introductory guide to acrylic painting. My aim is to show you how easy it is to start painting and explain why this hobby can make you and myself feel better. There's a research showing that people who regularly spend time on enjoyable hobbies have a better health and better physical health. I found that focusing on canvas helped me unwind, and I hope you'll be inspired to give it a try. Painting isn't just for a professional artist. It's a fun way to express yourself and take a break from academic or work stress. When you concentrate on mixing colors with a brushing paint onto a canvas, you're practicing mindfulness, which helpful to reduce stress.
This poster explains the benefit of art therapy. Art therapy is using activities like drawing or painting to express our feelings. It helps us cope with stress in a healthy way and reduces negative emotions. It also improves our self-esteem, help us enjoy the present moment, and allow us to make meaningful memories. Overall, art therapy is a simple way but powerful way to relax, feel better, and take care of our mental health.
Acrylic paints are great for beginners because they are affordable, non-toxic, and easy to clean. You don't need fancy equipment, just a few basic items and a bit of curiosity. Speaking of equipment, let's quickly go over what you need. A small canvas or some thick paper is a good starting point. Unlike canvases with slightly rough width because they create nice textures. Grab a basic set of acrylic paints, red, blue, yellow, white and black, and you can mix any of color you need. It helps to have a few brushes, soft brushes for blending and stiff bristle brushes for dry. Texture effect, a palette for mixing, a cup of water and a cloth or a paper towel for whipping brushes are also essential. Set up somewhere with a good light and protect your table with newspaper. Now let me walk you through some simple techniques. The first one is called wet on wet. This basically means putting wet paint into another wet layer. You can create beautiful gradient this way. Imagine blending a sunset from yellow to orange to pink. Use a soft brush and play with pressure. A heavier touch blends colors together, while a light stroke lets you layer a new color on top without mixing it too much. Just try not to overwork the area or the colors can look muddy. Next, there's impasto, which sounds fancy but just means painting with thick textures. You can squeeze the paint straight from the tube or mix it with a thicker medium and apply it with a stiff brush or palette knife. This creates ridges of paint that catch the light, perfect for highlighting the brightest parts of the painting. Just remember not to use impasto in shadowed areas because thick paint tends to draw the eye. Another fun technique is a dry brush. You load a stiff brush with a tiny bit of nearly dry paint and drag it lightly over the canvas. It only sticks to the raised parts, leaving the color underneath visible and creating a sparkling textured effect. This is great for suggesting things like grass or worn wood. Finally, if you want to smooth transition between colors, try blended brush strokes. Lightly sweep a clean, soft brush across the border between two colors and use a blending medium. This technique helps create soft gradients, but be careful not to overblend. Let me describe how these techniques come together in a simple sunset painting. Firstly, sketch a horizon line and perhaps a tree silhouette. Then paint the sky using wet on wet. Blend yellow near the horizon, orange above, pink or purple at the top. For the land, apply green or brown with the impasto technique to create rough grass or rocky textures. When that's done, use dry brush to add highlights on the ground or to indicate light shimmering on water. Finally, go back and blend any harsh lines in the sky for a smooth transition. Sign your painting once it's dry. A few quick tips before I wrap up. Start small and simple. Don't worry about making mistakes. Every painting teaches you something new. Mix your own colors from the primary paints so you learn how hues work together. Clean your brushes between colors to avoid muddy results. Most importantly, have fun and to be patient with yourself. To conclude, painting is a rewarding hobby that doesn't require special talent or expensive gear. It's a practical way to relax and express yourself, and study shows it's good for your mental and physical health. By using the basic techniques I've just described, which is wet on wet, impasto, dry brush and blended strokes, you can create art that uniquely yours. I encourage you to try painting and see how it makes you feel. Thanks for listening, and I hope you will join me in exploring the relaxing world of acrylic.